We should have got a map. Some sort of writing implement. Make a note of where this carcass is. Can we pile up some snow? Help keep it cold. Keep it preserved.
Yes, from other animals.
Okay. Roll me a. So you're going to try to hide it and also preserve it under some snow.
Yep.
Okay. So I think that was Sill's plan. I'm assuming people are helping.
Mm-hmm.
Please say strength. Please say strength.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
say strength.
All right. So Sill, roll survival with advantage, please.
Yeah.
Nice.
No whammies. No whammies.
I will tie my bit of hempen rope that I have around the trees leading into the clearing, headed back in the general direction we came in for about 30 feet. So like, tie one, tie another, just to have a general direction. Some breadcrumbs,
Okay.
if you will.
So from the entrance of the clearing towards where you think town is,
Yes.
you're making like a 20-ish foot rope line.
Yes.
Okay. So until we come back to get it, mark your rope off. And I think it's Dripper's turn to make a survival check to look for moose tracks. So you all sort of continue searching. Dripper points out a set of moose tracks, and you guys are following it, sort of getting a little impatient with the with how long it's taking you to find this creature. You all sort of rush around a corner and almost trip over a rope that is stretched between 5 or 6 trees. And you see
our rope.
over in the distance, there's a clearing. You're like, oh, okay. We did a loop. The moose tracks we found may have been the ones we'd already seen. That's an hour. All right. And so I think it is Tia's turn to roll the survival check.
Okay. Oh man.
Yeah, I think we've been here
found a
before.
rope.
No, you didn't find anything. Snowflakes.
Bear with me for 2 seconds here.
Getting on to evening and we are now thoroughly lost.
Yeah, you guys have been out in the woods now for approaching 9 hours. You're starting to get cold. And you seem to have found some type of trail that has perhaps been used by loggers looking for specific types of trees in the forest. And I would like you, please, as you are traveling this trail, to please place your tokens in the center of the map. Preferably.
The Lonelywood town map.
Uh,
Oh wait, nope. Hang on. I
Yeah,
closed the window.
it's a pop-up. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are we missing? We need Dripper. Do you want me to play out, Steve?
He's there.
Oh, I should be out. I was trying to do it on the friggin' Twitch stream.
Nice.
All right. So as you are wandering through the woods, Tia thinks that she's found some tracks and takes off excitedly running down this track. And I would like initiative rolls, please. And
Yeah.
You'll have to enter mine in for me for some reason. It didn't.
Yeah. no worries. Boom. Where are you, Ripa?
What's your dex?
15.
All right. They
You're
do
higher
not
than
get
I
an
am.
ambush round because they rolled an 11 on their stealth
I have a
check.
14.
So as you guys are tearing around, you notice there appear to be a few more wolves that are closing in on you guys. And I want to roll them
I
an
think
initiative roll.
Tia's got a higher dex than I do.
Yeah, I think we're good in that order.
Okay, and what did we have for drippers? 16. Beautiful. All right, so you hear some howling in the distance. I believe Amaranthia wins, dex-wise, because she's a dex-based character.
Yeah. This is a
I'm
correct
going
order
to change
because
my name, aren't I?
Tia has got highest between all three of
Aramanthia.
us.
Tia, yeah. Sorry, I'll get there eventually, dear. Like 2 or 3 months from now.
Yeah.
All right, so Tia, there are wolves howling. They sound close.
I am going to hold an attack with my quarterstaff. Oh, I can't move an attack, so I would have to wait until someone comes right up to me.
Right.
Okay, I
But
guess I'm going to do that.
You could hold an attack in case someone runs up to you. All right. Syl.
I can't hear or see anything. Just know that
You
something's
can
going
hear wolves, and you can see what you can see on your screen.
on. Hold an attack for a melee attack. Should anything be within range, or become within
Brace
range?
for something coming running for you. Heals.
Well, seeing as nobody got hurt by the bunny or the moose, I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold a sacred flame until I can see a wolf.
Okay. All right, and it is the wolves' turns. 8. 7, 8. 8. So you see them come moving in, right?
Yeah.
All right, and that's how far they get with their initial movement, and then they're going to close in. Heals. This one is charging towards you, so you can make a your held sacred flame attack. Just got to make a dex save. All right. Tia, as the wolf comes charging up to you, you swing and miss. That is not successful. The wolf is staggered as this fire sort of erupts around it, and it is holy fire. At the tinges of the flame, as the flames sort of leap up off the creature, occasionally this sort of strange-looking blue butterfly escapes and shifts into an ember. Syl, you have a held attack as well.
I get to roll it now.
Yes, please. There's a wolf right next to you.
Boom.
As the wolf comes charging out of the woods with a flourish, you spin your hammer around and bring it down, almost killing the wolf. It sits. It looks really hurt, and Dripper.
Okay, all right. As I'm running, I pull my hood up.
Yep.
Activating poke, and I move to. I'm using the wrong tool. I move to. I can't seem to. Okay, there we go. I move to here,
Mm.
and I attack that wolf with my
Dash
dagger.
behind the wolf with your dagger. Make your attack with advantage, please.
Yeah. $20.
Mm-hmm. So as you dash behind the dagger, or behind the wolf, you
It's dead.
flip out your dagger and just carve down the center of this wolf again. Because that worked so well for you last time. It collapses.
Can't find frickin' moose prints, by God, stab shit.
You can kill wolves like nobody's business. Ocarist.
There is a wolf directly in front of me, therefore, to sear to the core. There is no depth too deep. I am the tinder.
And that is a dex save. Fails. So this gout of flame explodes out from Ocarist. What? She rolled. Oh, right. And Ocarist, as you unleash the gout of flame, can you roll me a d20, please? And sorry, I'm looking something up. What did you roll? A 7? Oh, man.
Richard. She lights the forest on fire. Hey, we had 11 viewers at one point. That was cool.
Yeah, we've been holding steady with 6 or 7.
Yep.
Almost as long. Well, 7 for most of it, and I think 6 for the last half hour.
It's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? You feel the tides of fate sort of shift around you as you release the flame. Nothing seems to have happened. Tia, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move up here. Sort of the right there-ish.
Okay.
I have a straight line this way, right? That's good.
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to use my lightning breath.
Aha.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright, so they've got to do a dex save for half damage.
Oh,
So they both succeed, but you breathe out a line of lightning that strikes through these creatures, dealing damage to both of them. That was your action.
can I still kick as a bonus action, or do I have to have attacked
Hi,
first
Eva.
with a weapon?
Cuddly kitty. Cuddly
I
kitty.
think it's you have to make a weapon attack, but let me just
Yes,
make sure.
You are just the prettiest.
I think it's an attack action.
Hi, Eva. Hi, Eva.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Hi, Eva. Hi, Eva. You pretty girl, you.
With an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make an unarmed strike. So yeah, I think if you're breathing lightning, it has the opportunity to hit multiple creatures, so you don't get the... But you do notice as the lightning streaks through the two creatures, you have knocked one of them down.
Oh, okay, good.
It is laying on the ground next to Syl. He says, "Sit!" And just as it's getting up, you send lightning coursing through its body, and it collapses again and plays dead. Did you want to move anymore?
I'm good for now.
Okay. Syl.
All right. That one's toast.
Yep.
I'm gonna cup a fart, reach out to the other wolf.
So Syl reaches out a hand, and poison cloud goes flying towards the other wolf that is close to him.
Oh.
The wolf sort of wheels around and tucks itself behind Ocarist. No damage. You still have movement if you'd like.
I will step adjacent.
Okay. Yeah, let's put Ocarist actually in a square. Heals.
Remembering what happened last time that Ocarist went up against a wolf, and seeing that Silaslee is there, I was like, I think she's covered, so I'm gonna head over to Tia. And I think this is where she. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
And I am going to find my quarterstaff, which I've never used, and try two-handed and bop it on the head.
Oh, this is the staff you made when you guys showed up, right?
Yes, because my original quarterstaff was at home. I didn't put it in my bag of holding.
So as you bring the staff down on this wolf, it's a fairly supple staff in comparison to the normally treated ones, and you see the end of it sort of bending with the force, and there's the sound of like a whip crack as you connect with this wolf, and it also plays dead. All right.
I look at Tia and I'm like, wow, that was wow.
Quarterstaff you made there.
And the other wolf, given that it was set on fire and almost burnt to death by Ocarist, is going to attack her. Oh no, nat 20.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
This is dangerous.
Level 1 sucks.
Okay, good. So, if she only has 8 hit points, so a thing needs to do 16 to put her permanently into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That was close. Ocarist, the wolf jumps up and bites into Ocarist's shoulder, catching part of her throat, and just sort of whips her to the side. She sort of lands sort of bonelessly on the ground, hurting and bleeding. A wolf has knocked you out again, Catherine. Dripper.
Yeah, I saw. Is that my punishment for needing to leave the room?
No, you set this wolf on fire, so it didn't like you.
Well, fair
And
enough, fair enough.
It's the only one that's left.
Can I, since she's down, can I straddle her body, protecting her?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna attack the wolf.
You stand over her body and you make an attack.
Phrasing?
As you rush in to defend her, you flourish your knife to the side and describe how you killed the last wolf.
Stick it. I like. He's down on her, and he's ripping at her throat, and I grab him by the throat, and I lift his head up, and I just slam the knife into the side of his head.
Bang! And as you slam the knife into the side of the head, you see the blade come out the other side, and a little bit of gray matter sort of leak off of the edge of it and turn black as it reacts to your blade. And that was the wolves that attacked you. That's another 40 experience.
I walk over to Ocarist and again cast Cure Wounds.
Wait. I got something for this.
Okay.
Because I can just touch her and bring her up.
All right.
So you said it was 40 points?
Yep. So I think that puts you guys at 160.
Yes.
Halfway to that, ridiculously needed level 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
instead of using a spell slot, I'd like to offer up 1 point for lay on hands.
Okay. So, Ocarist, you are lying on your back, staring up at the evening sky, and everything hurts.
Welcome to
You
the new
feel
world.
like a wolf just chewed on your neck. You're not bleeding. You're not in any danger of immediately dying, unless like you walk into a tree or step on a rake. You're hurting. You have 1 hit point.
Better than none.
Oh, that was just a second ago.
At this point, you guys have been searching in the woods for about 10 hours. It's starting to feel like it's been a fairly long day. Do you want to continue searching? Do you want to head back to town?
I think
We
we
could
should
take these wolves back to town.
Yep.
Sounds
Right.
appropriate.
Get Oakhurst a good night's sleep.
You want to
For the
sit
morning.
out the wolves?
Sil can throw 2 wolves up over his shoulders. Her shoulders.
Her.
Who's carrying the other 2 wolves?
I can carry one.
Okay.
I can
Roll,
carry one.
All right. I'll have the 2 of you roll me strength checks, please. Yeah. And Sil, roll me a strength check with advantage.
I have been rolling terrible all day.
Strength or
I haven't.
athletics?
Look at me.
Just
Strength.
just strength. Nice. All right. Sil throws 2 wolves up over her shoulders. Amaranthia and Heels throw wolves up over their shoulders. By the time you make it back to town, Tia, you have taken a level of exhaustion. You are tired. That wolf was heavy. Heels, you're pretty sure if you had to go any further, that you would have fallen over. You don't have a level of exhaustion, but you were close. As you come back into town carrying these wolf carcasses, where are you guys headed?
To the shop and drop them off with the dude.
Okay. So you come to the I forget what it was called, the Happy Scrimshander or something.
Yes, the Happy Scrimshander.
No in the woods.
And I also asked him for an axe.
Okay. So he is quite happy to take the wolves off of your hands. He says that was an excellent deal that we made with the clothing. Thank you. I'll preserve these.
We thought you might want to skin them yourselves.
Yeah, I appreciate it. These are in fairly good shape. How did you do the thing where 2 of the wolves' fur is just like straight out, and he sort of passes a hand across the wolf, and you can see a crackling of electrical energy, and he's like, axe, adventuring gear.
One of them is even pre-cooked.
Oh, I guess that's gonna have to be a weapon.
Oh, Richard. Sorry, Shinsen. I should have read this. It's not necrophilia if the body's still warm.
Okay.
I believe you're wrong. We'll go with
slightly less unpleasant, but all right. So you're looking for like a lumber cutting type axe, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. So with you guys having brought in the wolves, he wants about 3 gold for it,
Done.
and it's a lumberjack's axe, and not really useful in combat.
Nope, that's all I wanted it for.
Yeah.
In fact, you may get it back at the end of the day.
But you just bought it.
Yes.
50%
confused.
restocking fee.
He says, hey, "This is yours now. You can keep it." That's how.
The sign
this
says
is
Happy
supposed-
Scrimshander, not the library.
Yeah.
But it would make me happy to return it at the end of the day.
He says, "You've obviously had a fairly long day. Why don't you guys go have a meal and a rest? Your friend over there is looking a little beat up."
Yeah, that's what we're headed to do.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it's stiff. Alright, so go and eat, go and sleep. Now what?
Yep. So another. Where are you guys attempting to eat?
Same place we were before. Passing on the cookies, rather have fish.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good fish.
So again, the meal runs 2 silver each.
I got it this time.
All right. Definitely hearty. Definitely warms you up inside, especially with the mugs of mead that come with. But not for the bartender. Having paid attention last night, doesn't put a mug of mead in front of Dripper. Just a little bit of extra fish, and Okarist gets 2 mugs of mead. Roll a con save, please, Okarist. Yeah. Something about this this beverage is bracing, and all of a sudden you're not hurting quite as much as you were. The edges of the room are getting a little fuzzy, but you're feeling pretty reasonable. As you're finishing your meal, Mimsy comes by again and sort of checks in with you guys.
I'm sorry, Mimsy. We did not find the.
We killed
moose
a
yet.
brown moose. We didn't kill a white moose.
Oh, and my cousin from the Scrimshander tells me that you killed some wolves as well, which is always appreciated. They're kind of a scourge. They don't usually come too close to town, but with the darkness lasting for as long as it has, I think they're running out of things to hunt, and they've been coming closer and closer.
Mimsy, when did the darkness start?
Oh. You see her sort of thinking back, and she says, well, it's been dark for about 3 years now.
3 years. Wow.
But there was light here before.
Oh, of course. Light is part of the natural order of things. We've actually just recently we've heard that there's a new power in the area, and we have been attempting to placate the power in hopes that daylight will return. Actually, tomorrow you can join us in our sort of monthly ritual in attempting to get mercy.
Yes, please. I'm very curious about this. What god are you placating?
Oh, we're not quite sure exactly how to get her favor, but the goddess responsible for the darkness, we believe that her name is Oral. And on
I hear that.
clear. Sorry,
What was her name?
Oral.
Oral?
Yeah, Auril. And only now that I'm saying it out loud do I realize where you're going with this.
I can't wait for the rest of this adventure.
Only gonna get better. All right. So as you guys take a night's rest and recover, I think we'll take 5 minutes.
Okay. If you look, Spencer made some comments, and I agree.
I figure if we offer up the moose, or at least the location of the moose, we could probably get a discount or in trade for meals.
Okay.
And I want
so
my rope back.
And adding moose to the diet, I would prefer that to fish sometimes. Fish is good, but not every day.
No,
Okay.
fish every day.
So Minzy says if you guys are willing to escort one of the logging crews out, that they'll drag this moose back to town for you. And the proprietor of the Lucky Liar is willing to feed you guys tomorrow in exchange for portions of the moose.
Yeah.
The
sort of in trade for
the rest of the moose. Yeah, the rest of the moose. It looks like they're going to use in their placation ceremony that's going to happen the next day.
Yes, we can do that. At early light, we'll go out with a logging company and show them where the moose is to bring them back. Early light.
Mimsy does feel a little bad about because technically the moose's corpse is worth about 10 gold. So she offers you guys a healing kit.
All
We
right.
give that to our first.
You may want to give it to somebody else so they can use it on Ocarist.
That's exactly why I'm pointing to me. Give it to Heels, and then I will apply it to Ocarist.
Yeah. So it gives you advantage on checks to stabilize someone who's unconscious,
Which happens a lot.
which has happened quite a bit. Honestly, I'm a little shocked by how close I've come to killing you.
All right. So you said we're going to take 5. I'll let you know. I'll put up the BRB scene on the broadcaster, but it doesn't mute Discord. So whatever you say on Discord while we're away is still being broadcast.
Still being broadcast.
Yeah, so that's
I'm gonna
your
have a
heads up.
quick look at that.
What time are we
Hopefully
going
you
till
guys
today?
at home have been really enjoying it. So
We started at 2:30, so it's almost been 2 hours. Depending on how Catherine's doing, we may do another hour. We'll see.
No, it's been over 2 hours.
It's been we're coming up on 3 hours.
Sorry, I dislocated my shoulder a bit. So
Yeah, how are you? Do we want to call it here?
It's up to you guys.
I can, as long as I don't move it, it doesn't hurt too badly.
Oh my God.
All right.
You better
So
use that.
let's aim to be done by 6:30.
That's fine.
Does that work?
I need
All
a
right.
fresh drink. My coffee's gone cold.
yes, I need a cup of tea.
Okay, back in a few.
What's it called again? The streaming thing?
Twitch. I'll send you the link. Twitch, and I'll send you the link.
Twitch. Yeah. Okay.
What the fuck?
It's in the D&D channel.
How do you see who's in chat? Users in chat. Oh, cool.
We can see that there's 7 people, and that we're live.
Nice.
Spencer gets to see all the names.
Yeah, you can click
Users in chat.
users in chat and you can see all the names. So, hi. Thank you for joining us.
Hope you guys are having fun. Feel free to chime in.
Well, who's been in all that chat? Yes. Who's that?
You're right. There's more here. I'm on here. You're on mine? I would try and text see if I'm you. Okay. So. Okay. Right. What? Yeah, go. That's your mic then. You're muted. Yeah, anyways, and just vibrating through my headset. Yeah, because I'm now muted and I can't. Me. Wait, you're. This is going green. Muted. Oh, you know what? Through your headset. You're not hearing through my headset. You're hearing through the camera. Okay. Either way.
All right, how's that? I think I'm quieter than I was. Not yet. I just joined, so I don't have any notes.
In about 5 or 6 minutes, I'm going to have to bounce off for 10 or 15.
I told Phil.
Okay, yeah, I don't let my wife eat alone, so especially since she's been slaving away in the kitchen all afternoon, cooking me a great roast. If she heard me, she'd have choice words. I just noticed that on my character on my character sheet, I have a disguise kit. Okay, I'm a bird.
Good question.
Like, all right, I can make
Steve
myself
wants
look.
to know, as a bird, how does he use his disguise kit? You could use it on other people.
Okay. Could change the cut. I could change the color of my feathers. We're looking for a black bird. Blah blah blah. Change them white. What? Not looking for me.
So, Steve, I think you probably have some form of false face that you put at the front of your hood.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Arcane Trickster anyways, right? With a focus on illusions and and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to go that route,
Okay.
and maybe try and use interesting ways to like use illusions in front of me. Jones sodas. What? Those are almost better than beer.
That's not gonna come in.
You gotta,
It's a
it's gotta come
flat,
forward a bit.
flat from Costco.
Oh,
I
you
bought
guys
the
got
flat.
oh, you got. Oh, yeah. How much was that? Are they are they
It was
expensive?
it was pretty friggin' reasonable. I think it was $18 for the 12.
Holy moly!
No, 24. So $2 each, as opposed to like $3.50, $4 if you buy it anywhere else.
Or you could buy a 15 pack of kokanee.
The downside is there's alcohol in the kokanee. This is just cane sugar.
You only feel the downside tomorrow.
Dang it, past me.
Yeah, you'll have to play my character for about 15 minutes or so. I gotta
Not a problem.
stuff like that. I don't mind going for as long as you guys want, but like I said, I don't want to let my wife eat alone. So
Um, in general, are we aiming for about 6-ish?
I would say. I mean, the other thing, the other thing that we could do is we can make a call at what's 5:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. 5:30 is 3 hours.
Yeah.
Right. We can make a call and say, let's take a break, and if we want to keep playing, take a break, eat some supper, come back in an hour, and play for a couple hours in the evening, as long as everybody's up for it, you know,
And you're prepared for it.
Yeah.
and you're prepared for it. Yes. I'd like to say normally I'd say 5:30 would be like end time or supper time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right? And then that's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
not really.
Both you and Alyssa or Carissa, you guys are
Yes.
both wearing dark clothing. When you guys come in from the background, it's like, woof, and you're in there because it's black on black. Yeah, it was just
That's awesome. Black, yeah. Cool.
And I didn't feel like the 3 hours we needed a break in the middle.
No, I didn't get that part. I didn't get to that part at all. I was quite engaged.
Got to find his damn moose though.
Yeah, gotta find the moose.
Oh, I gotta go help the wife. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Kettle just finished boiling. Spencer won't be very long.
So Steve suggested taking a break for supper in a little bit, and maybe even coming back if people are up for it.
I'm up for it.
Just because we're enjoying playing.
Yeah. I think
Well,
we're
it's
all
nice.
itching to get to level 2.
And it's nice to be back in a campaign, right? Like
It really
It's
is.
it's been like 2.5 months now.
I know. From a 2-year campaign and having that break, sure, it was nice to have a break, but I've really, really missed this.
I think it's only been about 6 weeks, but still, it was a long break.
I missed you guys.
I definitely appreciated the break because it gave me time to do some pre-reading but yeah, I don't know if I would have been ready for today if we hadn't bought the kit. Like, the kit is crazy. And a lot of the things that I want to reference are in here, so I'm not having to go grab my book, right?
Which is awesome, and I'm glad that makes it easier for you.
Mhm. Oh my goodness.
I
I
don't know
gotta
about this
find my
math.
mommy. I gotta. Oh my gosh. And I'm staying away from the cookies.
I'm not. I'm eating the cookies. I like the sweets.
It's not a vegetable. It's not meat.
I have
Yeah.
to keep the energy up for all the workout I do with my punching and kicking and everything.
That's very true.
Back
I'll go down and
ribs.
put the water in my pot.
No, I did that.
Oh!
Although I feel like my +1 is not helping me at all today. All my rolls have been
My
really,
hobby
really
is
low.
wonderful. There is chat right now about
I was a little worried during that first wolf
I'll
fight
let Phil
when
explain
like
it.
half the party whiffed.
It's all good. Phil, the only person you've ever killed was not in any of these campaigns.
That's true. That's true. I came close to my second player death.
Almost. But we would have just put Junior at the end and it would have been fine.
Yeah.
Chris said
I'm a
there
little
was
worried
something-
because some of the fights that are set up in this are gross.
Never be worried, Phil. Otherwise you'll get us bored. Spencer's a question.
Chris said there was some discussion of what was going to happen next.
I need you to push to talk.
I have to go feed a fluff butt. I'll be back.
I think we got another 2 or 3 minutes before Steve is back. He had run off to do something with his wife.
Oh, that was weird.
No,
What was the plan?
about timing for the day.
Oh yeah. So we were talking about that while you were gone. We're thinking we're going to aim for 5:30 normally.
Okay.
And then we may take a break. I think today, with Catherine having hurt herself, we'll probably play for another hour or so and then be done. But depending on how we're feeling, we may take a break at 5:30, go have supper or whatever, and then do like a second part of the stream.
If people are interested and up for it.
If you guys want to keep going, that'll change the amount that I have to prep, but I've got a bunch of
If we keep
stuff that I can
rolling
use.
ones trying to find the moose, I don't think you'll have a lot of prep to do.
Well, and realistically, if you roll enough wolf encounters before you get to the moose, that's not a terrible thing.
I hate it when the DM says that.
Okay.
Go hunting wolves then, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll accidentally come across the moose.
Oh, speaking of which, I should reread that.
Okay, somebody do me the favor and play my character for me. I will be back in like 15 minutes or so.
Okay. Don't think I want to hand that out.
Yes, Phil, can we get clarification? Playing till 5:30, it is 5:30 now.
Yeah. So that's going to be our normal plan. Today we're going to play till 6:30.
Gotcha. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
So we're just waiting for Catherine to come back from feeding her cat.
No problemo.
Three, four, five, 6.
There's the pretty lady.
I was taking off one brace and trying to put on another brace and failing miserably. But it did put my shoulder back in.
Yay!
Just don't lift a teacup the wrong way.
It was reaching to put a bowl behind me. So, yeah, I'm just gonna not use my right arm as much as possible.
So the Holderness Family, is that show that I watch, or the family that I watch that does YouTube videos? He pulled a muscle in his back lifting his coffee cup this week and wrote it into his song, and I thought of you because I pulled a muscle in my neck yawning this week. So it is sort of part of this whole week of terrible things happening is pulling muscles we weren't expecting to pull.
All right. You guys ready?
Roger Dodger.
Fire away.
Okay. So you spend the evening at Mimsy's place. Long rest. You have all your hit points and spells back. And Mimsy tells you that the ceremony, they call it the sacrifice, I think. Yeah. The sacrifice to Oral will happen in the evening.
So we have time to go looking for the moose during the day.
Perfect.
And now, did
Get my rope
anyone?
back.
You already have your rope back because you had told or no.
Why don't we head out that direction and then search the other direction from there?
Yes, and I'm
So-
gonna start cutting trees down as we go.
Because we had a long rest, that means that my exhaustion's done, right?
Correct. Yeah, I think you lose 1 level of exhaustion every time you take a long rest. So if you had 2, you'd still have 1. All right. So as you guys get organized in the morning, you have breakfast with Mimsy's family, and as you step outside, there is a dog sled and a team of dogs, and 3 really burly men arranged, sort of waiting around. You lead them off into the forest, heading for the general direction where you think you had left the body. And let's see if anything found it. Oh, dang. It was close. You do see, you do hear some things moving through the forest as you come, but you guys are a large enough group that it seems like whatever it is taken off and leaving you guys alone. You find the body, the moose body. It is intact, and you load it up. And the woodsmen with their dog sled head back to town. They're pretty sure they can make it back safely. And they travel at a much faster pace than they were able to with you guys traveling along on foot. You estimate that dog sled travel is approximately twice as fast as the speed you'd be able to travel without a dog sled.
We should invest in one of those.
And
Then we gotta feed a pack of dogs.
might be handy. Let's pop this.
Sorry,
out.
Sil, what was that?
Then we'd have to feed a pack of dogs.
But we have scraps.
You might have to do quite a bit of hunting for that. All right, let's do one more roll. Where's my table?
Reminds me of the book called The Wild.
Yeah. All right, as you guys bid farewell to the group of foresters, and they leave, sort of standing around, deciding which direction you're going to strike off in the forest. I would like perception checks from everybody, please. And I need Ripper's page up.
Ah! Crap.
Oh, look, I'm having a better day. I rolled a
Perception,
7.
Ripper. Oh, why is everything on normal? There. All right. Heels, as you are standing, watching these guys depart, all of a sudden, I'm just going to reread this flavor text. You smell wildflowers.
Is it like in the direction that they're wearing, like a perfume cloud that they had on them?
No, you can't tell where the smell is coming from. As you look around, you don't see any wildflowers.
Does anyone else smell the flowers? They're wildflowers. I can smell
Nope.
them.
It's dark. No flowers should be growing right now.
But I can smell them.
Interesting.
Which direction are they coming from?
Every.
Mm-hmm. And as you spin around, it smells like the flowers are coming from all around you. And after about 3 seconds, the smell vanishes.
It's
Vanishes.
gone. I don't smell the flowers anymore.
Can I trigger use of divine sense?
Mm-hmm. Divine sense tells you.
It's the Fey Celestial Fiend radar.
Just those 3?
Let me read this. As an action, you can detect good or evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend, undead, within 60 feet that's not behind total cover.
Okay. As you open your senses, you do not detect any celestials, fiends, or undead.
Have we considered the possibility that this white moose might be some sort of nature spirit that is perhaps objecting to the logging?
I'm gonna cut down a tree. Let's find out.
All right. And as you are cutting down the tree, Sil, give me your survival to see if you can find some moose tracks. I don't think. So as you're looking, you do find a set of moose tracks. But after